Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sean from Caisson Shaving. It has been a while. A lot of things happening in my life between the move from Puerto Rico to here in Maryland, and as you can see, I have a totally different background right now. Um, Starting to get my shave den all set up over here, but it's still a little haphazard. But anyway, it's good to be back. I'm gonna try and do more videos as we go. Just haven't had a lot of time with the new job, and I'll talk about that later on. But for today's shave, I'm gonna be using Caisson Shave Co, and this is their Fire for Effect, and it's a and coffee, tobacco, and vanilla scented soap, and it's a hard glycerin-based soap. I've been using it throughout this week over here, and I'll talk a little bit more about the scent and the soap and the soap maker as we go. But for now, let me get this lathered up in my bowl. I'm using my Pereira shave bowl. And to save you all the time over here, I'm going to lather it up beforehand and then put it on my face. For the aftershave and the brush, well, the brush I'm going to be using my AP Shave Co. Sinbad knot. I think it's like a 30 millimeter knot or 28 millimeter knot. Not sure. I had it soaking. It's a synthetic knot. And for the razor, I'm going to be using my Gillette, King C Gillette razor. The one that came out a while ago on Amazon, that has the, I think is the Mule DE89 head on it. And I have a Gillette Nasset blade on its second use in here. So let me get this lathered up and I'll be ready to go in a little bit. Okay, back, and as you can see, I put a little bit of the proto lather on my face. I'll lather a little bit on my face but as you can see, the lather on this shaving soap is very nice. Nice, thick lather. And I'll talk about it a little bit more as we go. Let me wipe my face. Trying to get used to this bathroom over here. So excuse me on the camera angles and whatnot. So let me get this on my face now. I have about 2 days worth of growth. I mean, look at that lather right there. I think that's it. So this is the first pass with the grain. Let me get the slickness off my hands. So a little bit about this soap before I start with the first pass. This is a veteran-owned artisan business, Caisson Shaving Soap Company. It was put into place by Mr. Travis Arnold, and he was kind enough to send me this for just the price of the shipping and handling, which was really nice of him. Thank you very much, Travis. And I've been using it the entire week. It has been a very good soap. So he put into place a soap that he felt needed to be in the rotation of people because mostly for for military members and active duty and who are overseas and in very hazardous climates. Might not be the best word for it. Very very big climates with like big changes and whatnot, like very high heat or very low heat and whatnot, very cold, all over the place here. You could tell it's been a while, guys. But anyway, he wanted to make a soap and a container. And as you can see, it's a tin container, but it's low profile over here, so it doesn't shine much, and it's all waterproof labeling on here, which is really nice. And it's a glycerin-based soap, so it takes a little bit more heat and it takes a little bit more elements to break this soap down. And even if it does start to melt in the container, this has a little styrofoam area over here that keeps it nice and watertight and airtight. So you could just throw this in your rucksack or in your military bag and not worry about it leaking all over your gear. So that was the main reason for making this soap. And he also donates, like there's packages on his website where you could actually send some of these soaps to troops and care packages and whatnot. So let's get started over here. And this is a glycerin-based soap. And I know glycerin-based soaps don't really get a lot of love from a lot of the wet shaving enthusiasts, but because of lack of lather, maybe a little bit harder to lather or not as slick as some of the other soaps. But I assure you, this is just as slick, if not slicker, than some of the softer soaps on the market. And because it's a hard soap, it will last you a lot longer. So without further ado, let me get started with the first pass. I know I've been yabbering on here. So first pass with the green. I took a shower, my whiskers are all ready, and that's cutting right through. So hope everybody has been doing well. I know we're still in the midst of this whole COVID crisis here, and I hope everybody is coming out of this all right. And if not, my prayers are with you and thoughts are with you. And I hope this is just, there's going to be a light at the end of this tunnel. And there usually is. Very nice soap. The scent on this soap, as I said, is coffee, tobacco, and vanilla. And I could get, it's a very nice scent to it. Very nice, wake up in the morning, use scent. I could definitely smell the coffee. It smells like freshly cut, freshly ground coffee with a nice hint of vanilla in there. I can't really get the tobacco scent out of it, but I know it's there. But it's a nice, sweeter coffee scent with the vanilla in the background over there. But it's a really nice scent. Also, I'm getting my shaved in ready here over in my new apartment here in Baltimore. So if you have any suggestions on how to put my shave gear in the background over here, please feel free to leave a comment on the video. And I can assure you this this soap is really, really nice. It lathers very easily. I tried soaking the soap before, putting a little bit of water on just to soften the top, and that works just fine. Also, lathering from, or not lathering, but loading the brush from a dry container works just fine as well with a nice damp brush. This also has a lot of other nourishing skin food oils in it, as well as the glycerin base. So if you're used to glycerin-based soaps like Colonel Conk or any of the lower monetary value glycerin-based soaps out there, this is nothing like that. It is a really good soap. I don't think it competes with some of the other soaps, but I don't think it was meant to compete with them. It was meant mostly for military members and the take in hazardous conditions. Like I said, this container over here, the only issue I have, and I've mentioned it to Mr. Travis Arnold, is the size of the container. I don't like that it's too small to where my brush, I usually like to have a bigger brush, but I understand the concept behind this, and I understand that this is most likely a better fit for somebody that's taking this out camping or taking this on their deployments or whatnot. It's definitely, regardless, it still works for what it is. And it's a nice container with nice labeling on it. Let me get lathered up for the second pass, and I'll be right back. Okay, back for the second pass, and as you can see, there's really no dissipation in this lather, and I know that's another big issue with some of the glycerin-based soaps, is the lather just kind of disappears as you go a little bit quicker than some of these other like high fatty soaps out there, or other brands of soaps out there that are more softer. But as you can see, that's not the case with this one. Second pass across the grain, going just as easily as the first pass. Really nice slick layer left on your skin. I have to wash my hands a few times before picking up the razor because it does get really slick. So about me, I just recently moved from Puerto Rico, me and my wife, to Baltimore. I'm in the military, as you know from my prior videos, and now I'm stationed here. I'm currently in the Coast Guard, active duty. And I kind of changed up jobs a little. I have the qualification for the job I have now, but I haven't really used it in my career. And I've been in for about 15 years now. So this is a new experience for me. I am in the Waterways Management Division. And what that means is I'm in charge of pretty much all the navigable waterways between Delaware, the Chesapeake Bay area, and down to Virginia, and including Washington, all the rivers near Washington, D.C., the Potomac and all that. And what I do is I ensure that all the channels, like the buoys, are running correctly. And if we do get reports of the buoys and navigational aids being out of place or not running properly, I will put out the message to the outlying units that deal with fixing the buoys and the aids. And then they will go and fix them. Also, that's a very small part of my job. Also, I deal with a lot of marine events like fireworks shows, all over the water, boat parades, review the marine permit applications, and I give my feedback. We make regulations for those particular events, and we issue permits so they could actually happen and everybody's happy. You get your boat parade, you get your fireworks show, or any other boat races. And we have been really busy right now with the upcoming events lately. A lot of organizations have been trying to do things to kind of inspire people. So we've been having a lot of last minute permits come in, applications, and I've been dealing with those. So I've been very, very busy. I haven't really had time to do much except for come home and just relax with my wife and spend some time. So that's why I haven't been able to really do a lot of videos. My mind just has not been in it lately, but I'm starting to get the hang of it and I'm starting to get through it. So we'll get into some more videos. It's good to be back. But anyway, that's me. And there's a lot of stuff going on throughout, this whole move. We've gotten our apartment all set up and just trying to explore as much as possible. This is also a little bit closer to where I'm from. I'm originally from New Jersey, so it's easier for me to visit my family than was when I was in Puerto Rico. I could just drive up a couple hours and I'm good to go. Anyway, that's the second pass, and it was a wonderful pass. Let me get lathered up for the third and final pass against the grain, and I'll be right back. Okay, back for the third and final pass. And I forgot to say, this isn't the King C Gillette. This is the Gillette Heritage razor, the first razor that came, DE razor that came out, I believe at the beginning of Christmas, really. Really nice razor. I think I like it. A lot of people may not like it because of the Gillette name, but I don't really care. I really like the razor, and I'm glad they're getting back into the DE game a little bit. Also, the third part, third part of my video, I wanted to express my deep condolences to a fellow wet shaver, Jill, from She Shaves with Jill. Jill Snoden, for those of you that aren't aware, she's a big, or she was a big proponent of the wet shaving community, especially for women, and she was one of the big pioneers and YouTubers that was mostly advocating for how women can shave their faces, with a DE or a straight razor or a Chevette. She's done a lot of videos, and I'll link her channel to my video as well. For those of you that don't know, she recently passed away, and my deepest condolences are for her family in these trying times, and also for the wet shaving community just really lost a really good pillar of the community, and there's not many people like her. I know she has watched my videos religiously and has made a lot of comments on my videos, really good ones and really good pointers for me, and I have come to really enjoy her videos and enjoy our conversations, and it's a really sad moment. So without further ado, let me finish this shave, and this shave is also for Jill Snoden from She Shaves with Jill. Thank you for all your comments, and wherever you are, Jill, I know you're up there looking down upon us with the shaving gods. Let me get finished with my shave though. The residual slickness on this soap, by the way, is excellent. You could go over a spot a few times without it drying up on you, and it leaves a nice thin layer of slickness, which is nice. Sometimes I like that. I don't like overly greasy soaps that leave your skin feeling really greasy. And this definitely does not do that. I apologize for the length of this video, guys. I just had a lot to say in this one. And I'll promise to do a little bit shorter videos later on in the future. Really nice shave. Absolutely no razor burn whatsoever. Very slick. Very nice protection on this soap. I have not gotten a chance to put this soap through any extreme elements, but I promise you I will try it, especially taking it out camping and whatnot in the heat. And I will get back to you with my thoughts on it. And if it does stand up to what the artisan is trying to do, which I have no doubt that it will. Very nice. And that is it for the final pass, guys. Let me get cleaned up and I'll be right back for the post shave. See you in a little bit. All cleaned up for the post shave. And for the post shave, I'm not really going to go out tonight. May take a walk around town just to get some exercise. So I don't need anything fancy. But what I have been using for work when I shave with this soap is the Sailor Jerry's aftershave, which is fantastic, and the smell on it is amazing, and it goes really well with this scent. Nice scent. But for my post shave today, I'm going to use a little bit of Thayer's Cucumber Witch Hazel, which honestly you do not need a post shave product for this particular soap. It really does have a nice feel on your face for a good post shave. The post shave is very good on this soap. I'm going to use a little bit of cucumber witch hazel, and then for a little bit of a tobacco scent, I'm going to use HSSC, and I'm going to use Havana Vieja. So it's a little aftershave balm that goes very well with this scent as well. So put that on my face, also on my head. I'll try and do a head shave with this soap as well, because it really does work well for that. And that's it, guys. It's good to be back. thank you and welcome to my channel. Again, Caisson Shaving. And leave some comments if you wanna ask any questions. I try to answer all the comments that are in my videos. Have a good one, guys, and rest in peace, Jill. Bye.